Welcome back to Better Rap Rap It Out Podcast. It's your host leskuzzy and vinique. And today we got a guest. This is our second guest of on the podcast. We got my boy Josh, and he's producing music. And what's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah. What's up, Vinique, brother? You know.
I'm vibing. What's good with y'all?
Yeah, man. All right. You know what? Before we even start on Josh as our guest, because while we were, getting ready, I just got a notification. Right? Vinique, this man is from Philly. Easy just dropped a diss track. And I'm gonna play the diss track live and get their reaction to the diss track. Because this
who you dissing?
Yeah, some light skinned dude called John, since it's been a year. John just keep getting body, bro. So we gotta play a diss track, then we gotta get into this. Let me find the diss track first. I need to find the diss track. All right.
Y'all already know what it is. It's Gutter City, nigga, Philly shit. Y'all know what I do, man. When I got a problem, I don't get emotional, man. I'm not doing the back and forth. I'm doing the Twitter exchange. I'm not doing the Instagram, man. You mean real hip hop here, man. You take it right back to the streets. I do what the fuck I want, y'all hear me? I do what I want. Let's do this. What y'all mad at? I beat y'all niggas' favorites and look past that. I'm feet up on these dickheads, that's a hashtag. They blame that shit on COVID. I went up in their stores, now they asking where my mask at. Y'all see who got the last laugh. I see y'all talking and y'all bitching. Got my name up in your mention. Shit got X back for the battle. He said no and you don't get it. You on Twitter, say I'm ducking. Ain't no track with ducking chicken. You mostly your performance. We love watching, we don't listen. I mean, I understand the rush way shotgun. You ain't winning. Rum and hustle, boy. I hustle rum. Y'all think it's prohibition. I ain't taking all them battles. It's about me who you hitting. I'm a star to get interest. I gotta punch the ticket. It's a box here. Champion the top. Everybody that I battle look good. Shit, I've been helping since I got here. Who ducking y'all? Y'all wanna be my friend, but I don't fuck with y'all. I ain't grow up with y'all. Just thinking, nigga. Don't hate it, nigga. I don't got no stories that I stay with niggas or favorite niggas or sharing cars with y'all favorite niggas. Now a nigga popping and I'm supposed to play the game. Let me battle the graveyard, cause all them niggas got a name. Every time I think Kyle Thurl, he turned into a lame. Dispense all my balls, now all my ops turn to strain. Last time I left DNA, it came with some pain. Last time I test DNA, it came with a name. Shit, I can't believe we talking to the bull. All he gonna do is watch drug movies and scheme about paid in full. The way y'all on my top, y'all got me thinking that y'all need to battle. Interview after interview, good. Homeboy, we seen the battle. Hey, yo, Rex, we got on camera that you dying. You don't believe me? Call Beasley, nigga. Ask him if I'm lying. Hey, yo, Hitman, the Philly ball. We specialize in hobbies. After that TV show, you shooting what's in my bag will be your body. Yo, Daylight, watch your motherfucking mouth, cause I got more. Last nigga who took the power of the star, it was Thor. I got some fame, they take it hard. DNA put my name in every interview and try to hate and say I'm not a star. John emotional, light-skinned niggas is down twice. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. He was a bitch up in his past life. Me being next might not be good for your career. Nigga lost their suit surf and we ain't seen him for a year. Like, why y'all so shocked? Why y'all niggas wanna die? My youngest 10, we ain't do ABC since she was 5. I got Remy on the line, Chrome 23. I see y'all down the line. She said you want a female. I say sure, just give me John. Hey, yo, Kyle, nigga, I love you as my brother. A little younger, I just think you lost it. Let's rebuild the hunger. I just wanna trade drug stories and talk about the gutter, gun shit or one hit. So you don't gotta wonder. And I ain't really cocky, actually I'm very humble. As long as I got breath in my body, then I'm a rumble. I mean, battle rap saved me, so I treat this like a hustle. Hey, yo, Gary, that dice in the middle got us in trouble.
No, boy.
Hey, cool, nigga, I love you. I'm put you in the soup. I learned a lot, but what that means, like smack, calling it truth. Small room, no crowd, I'm empathy. Let's make that move, and you a legend. But it's time for your legends just to get moved. And your clips, it's getting closer. But you still a dickhead, nigga. You'll be able to see you soon, guys. We gonna get busy, man. It's gutter, man. Himothy, man. Go stream Himothy chapter 1 right now. Himothy chapter 1 out. Himothy.
Yeah, Vinay, we're gonna start with you. You know, I already know you and John. What's up, my brother? What do you feel about the district? Before I get in,
It sound mad dated. Mad dated. Like he made that back in like '05.
Yo, this man is
I
crazy.
yeah, you sound made dated, bro.
don't.
But the
I don't know. The
fact that
first
is,
two diss tracks is way better, but
yeah, yeah, that's true. He
John
admitted,
John Bar. I mean, we ain't seen him since Surf. You know, it's been a year. He got smoked and never came back. You know,
uh, man,
so
yeah,
everything
but
he said was facts.
hey, that he's still speaking facts though. You know, he's speaking facts. Hey, I don't know how I feel, except for the fact that I already know one better's unlocked. I think him and Charlie Clips is some madness. But hey,
That boy might get smoked. That boy might be.
I,
He might get
you know
smoked.
what? We'll save that for another episode. But hold on.
I hope he survived. Boy might get handled.
All right, we got King Josh and Music, our guest, and my boy Josh is a rapper, man. So we want to hear from them who are actually in the industry. How y'all feel about the district?
How we feel about what?
The district I just heard.
All right, so honestly, whoever he going against, I feel like he left him mad room to come back with some bars. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie to you. We left him too much room to eat that man alive.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he definitely has some punches here and there. I fucked with he said something about making him, he had to bring his hunger back because he started getting lazy or something like that. I fucked with
Yeah, all right. I know what bar you talking about. And all right, Vinique, before this is all right. You wanted the reaction when we mentioned this particular battle. Vinique, you know, music. Me and him were talking before the show started live. Cassidy and Freeway.
Terrible. Terrible. Throw that battle away, bro.
He said,
Next question, please. Next question, please.
You wanted us. You see, me and Vinique are in better rap, and you guys are in the rap.
If
So
they-
we'll tell y'all why we don't like this particular battle. But personally, me, I don't like this battle at all.
They're not battle rappers, bro. They're not. They
It's not
don't
even that.
do none
Like,
of that. They don't perform, bro. They're gonna go up there, they're gonna say words, and they're gonna leave. That's it, bro. That's it,
and the
bro.
worst part of it, this is
They
one
gotta
thing
go.
I know. If it's gonna be in Philly, we already know this.
I'm not going.
Cassidy is gonna go out there and he's gonna get booed. That's one thing. He's gonna get booed in Philly.
Nah, you don't know that.
Bro,
You
if
don't
you
know
got booed
That's
against
good.
Arsenal the last time he was in Philly, what do you expect?
Nah, that's because he was trash. Philly like him by default. Philly like him by default. They ain't gonna say nothing until second round.
Yeah,
They're not gonna boo him until second round.
It's not like you keeping some faith in him.
Yeah,
Right.
No, he's gonna be trash though. He's gonna be terrible.
it's not like
He's gonna be terrible.
you see, Cassidy has improved.
Man, it's crazy.
He's improved to a certain spot of like I can stand him for one round, but after that, I'm not trying to hear it because
gotta
he's
sit
gonna
there for
talk
three,
about
bro.
he's gonna talk about his money. He's gonna talk about anything I don't care about. He's gonna talk about camels. He already did this, like camel toe and a camel back or a cam. Like he says random stuff.
No, bro.
That's annoying.
Think about them past hits. 04 with R. Kelly. It's over.
Then
He better not bring up R. Kelly. It's gonna be
whenever he brings up R. Kelly, he's gonna. I only met him twice. I met him twice. That's all.
It's gonna get dark for that boy.
It's gonna be sad, right? That's one. We don't gonna start on Freeway because we don't even know what Freeway is gonna bring because Freeway has been. I don't think he has been rapped.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I personally think Freeway is not gonna let him. He's not gonna let him. He's not gonna.
This is the problem when
He's recovering. he's recovering from his health issues. So he's not the same brother that he once was. So I personally think his mental gonna be extra sharp, and he gonna come in ticking.
You see, you have more faith in Freeway than I do. I have no faith in Freeway. I have no faith in Cassidy. I have no faith this battle is gonna be the best battle on the card. I have no faith they're gonna be the top 2 best people on the card.
Dude,
I don't know why they're even on the card. That's one.
I just feel like with the Rockefeller legacy, he put that on his shoulder that night, right again.
Oh,
He put that Rockefeller legacy right away on his shoulder in this battle.
He can do that. He can put the legacy on his shoulder. He can do whatever he can. The problem is, you see, there's one problem in this whole scenario, right? As we like the person that we just listened to, like the district, Easy the Black Captain.
Okay.
He is from Philly.
Yeah.
The stat is he's undefeated right now. Since he became famous, he's undefeated. So that's one. 2, he's gonna be the best performing person on that card, and he's gonna be the undercard. He's not gonna be the main event. He's gonna be the co-main event, but he's gonna perform way better than Cassidy and Freeway.
I get that.
And probably the reason why people are gonna come to the event is not because of Cassidy and Freeway. That's one. We already know this. When
you underestimating like simple people. Like simple people will be like, I don't know. They'll always go to an Eagles game just because.
I'm just saying,
like you just diminish both of their core following. So both of them brothers,
they always gonna show up. But real like battle rap people is not gonna watch.
You see, the reason why people don't like Cassidy, ask people in battle rap, right? It's not that we don't like him as a person. We don't like we like his music, we like everything. It's the fact that he came back in 2019 and says bars are back. Like, he was like, yeah, we bringing bars back to battle rap. But listen, people, like, I think I've said this enough on the podcast, right? Everybody in battle rap has bars. That's one thing.
Yeah,
it's how you deliver, but how you deliver your bars is different. There are punchlines. There are people who joke with their bars. There are people who say random things who doesn't connect their bars that don't make sense. There are people scheme with their bars. That's it. So he should have said specifically what he was bringing back to battle rap, and people will appreciate it. Then he came. The other reason is he said he's 5,005. What was it? 5,001 and 0. He has won
5,002 and 0
battles.
No, if you battled 5,000 times, bro, you like.
I don't know a person that's battled 5,000 times.
That nigga.
I don't think Lee just put out 5,000 times battles.
Yeah, that nigga got everything, bro.
So that's one. So me personally, I don't want to see this battle. If they tell us the battle is canceled out, it would be my happiest day in 2022 because I don't want to hear it ever about this battle. I'm kind of tired of talking about this battle on the podcast. That's one.
It's not a race.
This man's serious too. When I tell you,
I'm serious. I'm really serious
about this battle. As soon as we brought that up, bro, he was like, "Bro, I don't want nothing to do with that battle, bro."
Any Cassidy battle, any Luke battle, Enes battle.
He said, bro,
personally, for me, Saga or A-Ward. It's a couple more, but that's you mean I don't care. I just don't care. It's not gonna get me, bro. It's not gonna get me.
That's what I mean. Y'all can bring you know who if we're gonna try to bring rappers to come and battle, right? Bring King Los back. I want to have
King Los so crazy.
I want to have King Los back. I'd rather have Mickey Fax back. those people are actually good.
I think
Yes,
Lloyd Banks could battle
anyway,
though.
please take them out of battle rap.
I think
After this
Lloyd
battle,
Banks could battle.
please, I want them to retire. Like announce their retirement after the battle. They'll be like, yeah, we retire from battle rap. That's that's all. So I just wanted to take that out the way because I really, for anybody who want, this is my last time addressing this battle on the podcast. Y'all hear you first. If y'all hear me announce this battle, that means I'm sad. It's a sad day. I'm praying every day. I pray to God to say this battle is canceled. Like they should just say, "Hey guys, we know we announced it a year ago, but we decided to not go through with the battle."
Pretty answer.
Yeah, like
No, they
that.
could. I mean, they could go. They could go through with it because it's money's
Yeah,
still
just go
involved.
through it
But
with in the closet. Like
yeah,
nobody's in there. Just close it. Like just in a
yeah,
room with nobody there. Them two and just keep it there. Don't record the battle. Just keep it in the vote. Don't show it to
I
the
hope.
world.
Yeah,
Don't show it to anybody on stream. Don't show it to the world. We don't want to hear anything about the battle. Just say it happened. That's it. We don't want to see it. That's all. But you know what? That's here and there. So what you guys got on going on? Because I heard you guys have a project coming out.
Yes, yes, indeed, we really do. So right now, we are currently working on my second tape, which is the follow up from King Josh Volume One, which
Uh-huh.
basically it's a long story to even get into these projects, but just know that like right now it's been a long time coming to Volume Two, and we're looking to drop in September. Um, and we just been working, bro. It's just a matter of like we right here. This is where everything happens, bro. Right
mm-hmm.
here, we sit right here. We got everything in front of us. Mic right here is built in studio, ready to go. Bro. Come in here, we catch a vibe, cook up a beat, and then from there we just get to recording, bro.
Yeah.
But
I will lie.
Did
Volume
music
one.
produce the entire first and second project?
so the first project we actually worked with someone we used to work with before. His name Brooklyn on the Beats, whatever. Um, and I actually recorded with him, and I met music at the studio where I was recording at. But it was just like a random book session. He came, he was in the back cooking up beats and whatnot. So I went to the back. I was just bumping to his beats and shit, and then we exchanged information. Then from there came here and we started cooking up together. And so it was a mixture of two, basically an engineer and producer, and but now this project is just exclusively music. um so you're gonna hear the sounds. They gonna be a little elevated this time, not gonna lie to you.
All right. I will lie. Volume one was fire. When you released volume one, that was a fire tape. So are we is it gonna be bigger than volume one, this tape, or is it gonna be,
Same amount of songs.
Listen, definitely gonna hear the growth in this one for sure. You definitely, and the thing is though, like it's a tape. You feel me? Like this not even like no album shit, no nothing. So you feel me? Like there's still a little bit of leniency in what we're doing, but
Mhm.
this time around, like you definitely gonna hear a bigger sound. It's gonna be a lot of growth, and but we looking at the bigger picture. Like you know what I'm saying, we got a long way to go in terms of the products that we're gonna be releasing to people and stuff like that. So this is really just the beginning still. Like you gonna
All
see.
right. So
I like that. I like that.
oh, I heard you have a band too though. So what's up with the band? Is the band gonna release some music soon, or y'all gonna go like do shows?
So basically with that, we right now with the project, since we still working on that and we're like really zoned in on that, we have the band coming in and working on post production stuff. So they just laying down horns and things like that. Then he's chopping those up, um, mixing those through and whatnot. And then so basically right now specifically with them, we just been working on post production. But following that, We're looking to actually have like live shows at venues, specifically like headlining King Josh, and it'll probably be smaller venues to begin with, because I wanted to be like a more intimate vibe. Um, Most likely be in Philly for a fact. Um, and so the band includes brother, which twin brother got he plays the trombone. Then you got my best friend John. He plays the trumpet.
You don't have to.
You got another one of my best friends, Rob. He's actually going to be the musical directive for anything that has to do with that band. So he's the one who takes care of all the post production stuff, making sure that all of the sounds that come from them sound the way that it should when we on stage or on the tracks. Um, and then we just gonna have a full band, singers, vocalists, all that. And we looking to possibly be on stage October.
All right. So question. This is gonna be. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. Your top five best rappers right
Mm.
now.
Oh, right now, who's out right now?
Yes, top five.
Mm.
Then the hard one is gonna come for the old time. The last guest here gave us his top five. That was Zaire from high school. He gave us his top five best rappers, and I gonna lie, his best rappers were like the song. I It was kind of iffy.
So when it comes to that question for me, like
Hmm.
in terms of what you want to know, the top five best right now or the top five all time?
Top five best right now. You know,
Okay, so I feel like right now Kendrick gotta be number one. He gotta be number one in my opinion. In
all
terms,
right,
but that's the thing though. So with those questions, there's multiple layers to it. Like you feel
all
me?
right.
Like, to me, I feel like when you ask what's the top five doing are you asking simply out of ability on tracks, or are you asking about their them as a whole, like the whole package, fan base, fucking stage performance, they ability on the tracks? Like, what are you looking at? Because you know what I'm saying, there's a difference between, are we looking at lyricists or are we looking at the whole package? You know what I'm saying?
Me personally is like when I like if this. I look at what people like. Let's say you tell me your top five, right? Right. Like I ask you your top five best rappers. You tell me. It's like me. I'm analyzing what you like as a person, right? But I'm also gonna compare it. Okay, he likes this type of rappers. So let's say if I put it in better rap terms, this is this type of better rappers that I. If I'm introducing somebody like you, who like the certain rappers to better rap, I'm like I want them to watch this type of people first before they watch anything. Like I watch them to watch highlights for this people. Like for example, Zaire came out here. He said one of I forgot one of his top like rappers was, and from what me and Vinique gathered, he liked people who scheme, like who tell stories and scheme in their bars. So we suggested he needs to watch Charlie Clips or DNA. The people who are use people who scheme into like use schemes and
Right.
fall by beat ups. I was like, that's how you get introduced. Like if I'm introducing somebody like he's the like the people he like in music, that's what I'm gonna introduce him. If I'm gonna introduce someone like him to battle rap, I'll introduce them to what type of taste or rappers that he likes to listen to, or
All right,
his top
so
five.
say that then. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the list, and then we gonna see where we go from there. Then,
All
so I would have Cole one. I mean, not Cole one. I would have Kendrick one, then Cole two.
right. Mm-hmm.
After that, who would I have after Cole? That's see the crazy part is, bro, it's so fucked up because I'm such a big like fan of everybody in Dreamville that I would literally put all them niggas on the list, but nah.
All right.
I'll put Kendrick one, Cole two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Drake three.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's see. I feel like right now, I feel like Baby King probably get that 4 spot, 5 spot, fighting for it. You feel me?
That's surprising.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
think nobody really like. You're the first
bro,
person I ever heard somebody say
bro,
Baby King was nice.
play his music, bro. Just really play it, bro. I'm trying
Play
to.
who? I didn't even hear like I heard him.
Uh, who else we want to give that spot? Doing it right now.
I already know who his battle rap comparant
Who's
would be.
I'll be fucking with?
Um,
You know what? I'll let Vinique tell you like if he wants to introduce you better
That
who you
5 spot is rough, bro. That 5 spot is real rough.
yeah, my five changes all the time. So I mean,
yeah, my fight changes all the
other
time, but
than maybe like Cole and Drake.
See, but that's the thing though. Drake really makes it on there for me. Just as like, if you want to talk about the whole package, he would probably be #1 on the list.
He does everything. You
For the
can't
whole,
deny that he does everything.
he would
yeah,
be.
I can't deny that. Me too.
Like
Vinique, you want
put
to
out a
give
dance
me
album,
better
bro.
rap comparison to? Let's hear Vinique. Maybe because I was thinking of somebody else different, but let me hear Vinique.
Oh, I was thinking Loaded Lux
Oh,
until he said Baby Keem, and then I thought of possibly. Um, I mean, Easy can do that. Easy can do that. He needs somebody with like that's
so
animated, like a Sean,
yeah,
but
so
better lyrical ability.
per- so and when you are saying your top five, right? Like your first two, the first person that popped out in my head, and Vinique might think I don't know if Vinique thought this. I was like, yo, he said Kendrick. You said Kendrick off the bed. You said Kendrick's #1, right? I was like, if I'm ever gonna introduce Josh to battle rap, I want him to watch these people. The first people, three people that came up in my head were Lottie Lux, B Dot, and Daylight.
Yeah,
They like play too
I
much.
heard of B Dot and Daylight before. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So then Lottie Lux, reason why I was like, the main reason is probably because of his lyrical ability and how he kind of like the way he raps. His concept is so similar to Kendrick. That's why I said Lord Lux. When you say the fourth member, I was like, okay. You threw me off when you see your number on your #4. Me and Vinny, you threw me off because you said and then I was like, who am I gonna bring? And Vinny said Kayshawn, but I wanted to go a little bit further. The person who raps like Kayshawn, but he has also who has lyrical ability better than Kayshawn. New Jersey Twerk, animated, lyrical, and has probably the whole package if he takes it seriously. I'm just saying if he takes it seriously.
Yeah, twerk is like
He has
that
like
tonight. That nigga is like the baby from Incredibles. That nigga does every fucking power, bro. He does everything, bro.
it's good right here. It's good.
That nigga is
he has
crazy.
everything, but
Yeah, he just keep choking. He's just fucking
there's
weirdo.
one
Man.
problem with twerk. You see, when people ask me a lot, like they ask me a lot. I've seen like my DM, someone send me like, "Yo, why you guys never say your top? Why y'all never say twerk is in your top five?" I'm like, the reason why New Jersey twerk is never gonna be in my top five. I was like, he's my top five talented rappers, and I guess that's why Drake likes him. Drake is in Drake's top five, right? I'm like, the problem is he
It's
plays too
no way
much.
around that. This man gonna find his way in somebody top 5. Drake gonna find his way in somebody top 5.
That's
Yeah,
the
I was
reason
like,
I was organizing my list. You know,
yeah, like I was like,
you
the
know,
reason why for I was like, twerk, he's talented. He has every superpower. Like if he takes better as seriously as he's saying he's now doing, right? I feel like there's nobody can beat him. He's a cheat code. Him, Charlie Clips, those are like two people who are like cheat code. Like they can do everything. I don't think Twerk can freestyle, but I've seen him. But he's a Chico. All right, let's hear your top five all time. Now, this is where I think I can trim down who is specifically who I can introduce you
Yeah, this one is a rough one.
to.
This is the one that really will have you fucked up. But
Then we gotta ask music about the top five producers all time.
ooh, got you. I think so. The one spot, bro. Damn, bro. Me personally, bro, I gotta give it to Biggie, bro.
All right. Hmm.
That the two spot, I'll give it a Pac.
All right.
Three gotta be Hove.
All right. Okay. Oh, yo.
I'll say probably four Kendrick and five Cole. My
Hmm.
pick all time.
I think Vinique said this name. When you say like your top three, the other person that for you, Vinique said this name on when he said it, he said easy. The Black Captain is like the district that the person we just had the district from is from Philly. Reason why I feel like more so, I think he's the way he tells stories. He's like a storyteller. He's gonna take like when you listen to him in battle raps, you might like he takes you through a whole journey, like the journey of how he's in the streets. Even though he's not telling you about this, he's talking about the streets, how how he made it out the streets, how he went to jail and came back, right? But while he's rapping, you feel like you're with him through that whole journey. So I personally I would say when you say your top five, it came the only other person I was like, yo, it's easy, the Black Captain. If I ever introduce it to Bear, I'm like, yo, what's easy the Black Captain? This and that. Like I'll give you like highlights and from there. For music, who's your top five? Before we get to the top five producers, your top five rappers
Well, all time or
all time.
when I started listening to hip hop, captured me first was
Mm-hmm.
Biggie captured Jay-Z,
Mm-hmm.
um, Nas.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'd be surprised when people don't say Nas. I'd be like, what, bro?
Um, uh, Big Pun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we have four, right? I said,
Yeah, year four.
Man, he threw punch.
who's tolerable from LA that I don't listen to. Big Daddy Kane.
Uh Vinny,
he like all the elder statesmen.
We have all time.
He would like all the
Vinny, you got a better rapper in mind. If you're gonna introduce music to better rap, which better rapper is perfect? Like he's
it's not well, it'll probably be like a hitman or a surf or a rock. They've been
ooh,
around for the longest and then, they got the legendary moments and stuff like that. And everybody
yeah,
he named got really like legendary moments, so that would make sense.
yeah. I would say
Especially rock.
I would say surf, Sue surf, tsunami surf. Yeah, I'll say surf. It's between surf. It's between Seth and Rock, or Seth and him. Man, they got both. Them two have probably the best moments, the legendary moments, especially in their own battle. They battled each other. They have legendary moments in both of their battles. So I'll say that. All right, for music, your top five producers,
Okay. Um, Top five producers all time or right now?
all time or right now. It's up to you.
All right, mix them up. All right. I'll start off with Primo.
All right.
Yeah. Um, Pete Rock. Uh, Kanye West.
Mm.
Swiss Beats. Um, Jeff Bezos. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Timber. Excuse me.
Ooh.
I fuck with Just Blaze, but Just Blaze is a part of my longer list. I say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you still on the you are like
Morris.
honorable mention. You see, it's like top five. You know, are you man? Hey, yo, uh,
Is there anybody in there that you would say you like produce like, or
That's a
just
good
try to
question.
model your stuff after?
Those top five brothers right there.
or you take from each one
Yep,
and
yep.
yeah, take you know the
You understand
answer.
I love
the
the
You
sound. I
know,
love sample based stuff. I love chords. So when I when I ever get a chance to blend both, that's what I do. Then I maintain my level of what's now too. So I could do drill and all types of other creative
yeah.
records, emo traps and things of that
That's light though. That's
nature.
light.
I mean,
That's
so
not. That's regular.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we trying to get in the creative
Yeah, we
bag,
get our creative bag, we like bringing out little
you feel
machines
me?
and what I mean, just one of my go to
yeah,
low fi.
Sound goodizer.
yeah.
You know,
Hey,
favorite
That's
machine.
something I wanted to ask y'all earlier. What exact sound do y'all like aim for? Is it something that y'all aim for, or is it like
I'll
y'all
be
just
honest.
go through the
I feel like
motions?
a lot of times it just be like for us, we be just running through shit, catching a vibe, but we for the most part, them drums gotta be snapping. Like I like to have like them like more realistic sounding drums. You feel me? Like an actual drum set, acoustic type sound in my shit, and that's when we get busy. Like you feel me? The drums is where it's at a lot of times.
And I learned that with him in particular. So he like a real groove.
Yeah,
It don't have to necessarily be, what I mean, like the standard trap sounds and whatnot. And that's what I respect too. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, he like a real
nah,
drum
yeah,
set in his shit
yeah,
with good
yeah.
breakdowns and things of the nature. So that's what's been working so far. So we not trying to stray away to what's been working,
oh,
at least to the people that's been listening. You know?
Right. The trap
Yeah.
sound, I don't know. It's been just there, so I guess people getting bored. But hearing the same cowbell and certain snares and stuff like it be sounding the same for real.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's
Relative.
crazy.
Nah,
And
because the thing is, even with my music, like when I listen to it, I wanna feel like if I perform this live, you're gonna hear that same kind of movie or depiction I'm trying to
Right.
portray through my music. Like you feel me? Like it's already a lot of energy through the track itself. You know what I'm saying? It'd be way more energy in a live rendition with horns and all of that behind me, actually bringing
Hmm.
this music to life. You feel me? Niggas freestyling, doing solos and shit like that really help bring the music to life. So that's how I imagine a lot of my music when I'm creating it. You know what I'm saying? And then just having him beside me, it just helps because he sees that picture too. You feel me? So it just works out.
for Josh, like, do you have a specific thing that you do for like when you're writing a song or like for your music, like your writing process? Do you have like a like for every song you write, like do you have like a specific like aim for what you're writing, you're going for?
A
Like
specific what?
like a specific like let's say you go to a studio, right? Like you might be like have a
Don't go to
specific.
the studio.
Oh, yeah, like when you go to your producer's house. I'm just saying. Yeah. Let's say you go to your producer's house. Do you have like a specific or like a vision or like okay, this is what I'm about to talk about in this song or anything, or you just some
Sometimes
vibe?
sometimes it be
See that,
it's
Barry?
like that, but sometimes for the most part, I like to just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually blessed enough and lucky enough to have someone who can play vibes in front of me and I could just catch those vibes, you feel me? So right then and there, I come in his crib, you feel me, and I just catch a vibe and whatever I'm feeling off that beat, whatever that beat makes me feel, that's what I'll talk about, you feel me? Or sometimes we'll just be chopping it up and we just come up with a crazy ass idea or some shit funny, you feel me? And we could do that way sometimes, you feel me? So it's always, it varies. It's never the same.
All right.
And performing live and acoustics and everything. Did y'all ever listen to West Side Boogie or Joe Budden?
Oh, so I listen to a good amount of Joe Budden. That's I'm not really too familiar with West Side Boogie, but now that you put me on, I'm definitely gonna see what's up. But yeah, I listen to a good amount of Joe Budden. I feel like sometimes he could be an influence in my music. A lot of times, like I feel like a good mixture of him and Cole and a lot of other different artists. But I do fuck with Budden.
All right. You know what? Now let's hear some music though. Who wants to hear some music?
All right, we could do that.
Let's
So
play some music. A track. You know.
I
After
feel like
we,
we should play some unreleased.
This is
oh, we getting it.
Nah, we're not doing that record. Give them some
He
heat.
said, nah, nah.
Unreleased. He said, nah. Well, hold on. We getting unreleased. We have,
Nah, listen, this is the unreleased. Like this literally just got recorded like 2 days ago. Unreleased.
whoa.
what I just had.
That's how true it is. Like,
That's what I just had.
but that's how like great it is though. Like you feel me? We really love this shit. We really be working every day, and I could just I literally pull up. Sometimes we knock a track out. Sometimes we come up with some ideas, fill up a track, and we just. Oh, last year work has been.
Not to cut you
That's
off,
tough.
but for me as a producer and engineer, what I value is time.
Mm-hmm.
And to know where I came from, you feel me, starting off from my production career and how everything changed in retrospect to oh, if you're not keyed to certain programs, you'll be paying every month.
Mm.
So if I'm sitting here with an artist and we need to record daily, me as a creative, I shouldn't have to worry about me paying for something every month, even if I'm not recording. So I think about little things like that. You feel me? In retrospect to creating, I love having my time. You get
Right.
it? And not just being limited with that. You know what I'm saying? Once the time is to create, that's what I want to worry about. I don't want to worry about if I go to the VST. Oh, did I pay the subscription for this shit? Oh, this shit not gonna work. Oh, nah. You know what I mean? And that's just one of the attributes on why I go so hard in creating and why my creativity with others work. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't base things off of time and things. You know what I'm saying? I want to create.
All right.
Where wanna go? Oh well, I accepted this one.
We getting the tracks right now.
All right.
Sorry after that joint.
When this joint's called All I Love.
Yeah.
Runway shit
This
changed.
is a joint this
Never
is
gonna
2 days
change.
joint. 2 days ago we did this.
I didn't know that when you slammed that fucking door, my sidekick disappeared. That's a price I can't afford. We cross roads and places I've been before. Crazy how life be going in cycles. Like if we do it again, that's perfect practice. Besides, don't matter the mood you in, you always right. So tell me you wanna blame it on pride or you get it now. You wanna leave the call, but sit up on the phone, it'll bring me. Shame you the wrong, how you acting. Never gonna change on the second time around. Never gonna change on the second time around. You can keep your life, but it's never gonna change. Never gonna change. Spirits after spirits, we intoxicate ourselves. Pointing fingers while they run, you really know how to raise hell. I say you adequately found a way to put the blame on me. Touche, maybe one day you'll see and appreciate the effort that I made. Say, why don't we call it choice? Why don't we be adults? Why don't we come back home? Cause you took the fucking kid through the bars. You can go now, I'm your left all alone. Never gonna change on the second time around. Never gonna change on the second time around. You can keep your faith, but it's never gonna change. Never gonna change.
Yeah, so that
Uh,
shit we recorded like 2 days ago. That was literally like a quick 1, 2, 3. Like he literally cooked up, just found a sample real quick, chopped it up, drums, did his thing on that, touched it with the synth a little bit, and just threw something on it real quick. But I was just talking to him about some, personal shit I was going through, and he just cooked up a vibe for my emotions.
I like that. I like that.
Vinique,
I like.
I thought you had a question. Like,
It was more. It was more of a selfish question. I wanted to get. I like music a lot, so I wanted to get into producing. And when I started producing, it gets. It's not super confusing, but it is kind of confusing. Like just matching the sample here, doing this here. It's certain things that you gotta separate, but then put it all together, and that shit is like
Well,
confusing.
that's the art right there in itself. Separation, frequency. You know what I mean? So
Right.
just the fact that you already understand that everything has its own place, carve it out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? EQ is your best friend. That's one of my jewels to you. You feel me? So when you carving out spaces for any samples or anything you doing, it's a space for it. You feel
Okay.
me?
right.
I like
So
that too. Is would y'all? Well, I know y'all heavy on the drums, but would y'all like? Because I know on his last album, Joe Budden got heavy on the guitar. He got heavy on violins and things like that. Would y'all bring
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Is that what you using the band for?
So yeah, so that essentially, like you feel me, that's what I mean by they inspire my music, like you feel me. So like I feel like this project could could have, I'll say, inspiration from that project. I believe it's called All Love Lost, um,
Yeah.
by Joe Budden, and then I'll say a little inspiration from like For Your Eyes Only, by Cole. So like you feel me, like those projects in itself, they have those horns, but like that's something that I want to carry throughout my music, just going forward in general. Obviously, try different sounds. Like I'm always willing to do that, but that's a sound that I want to stick to.
Mm.
But yeah, that's essentially it. Like inspired by that, a lot of tracks in that project specifically, the violins and all that,
Right.
they go stupid. But the way that inspired my music, the way that inspired my music is like I'm doing it with the horns. You feel me? So like that's my way of doing it. We got the sax, trumpet, and trombone like done specifically behind my tracks. They solo, and it lets out for a good product.
Oh,
That's
I'm gonna told you, y'all. He's being so modest.
yeah,
Because I told you, when I sat around those three brothers playing them instruments, it opened me up to, oh, this shit could be done.
they get busy.
Me personally, I feel like I'm approaching my Kanye mode when he was working on College Dropout and certain people was coming in to play certain sections and everything was coming to fruition. So he
Right.
just being modest with it. He got three dope ass musicians coming to contribute for Value 2.
Nah, yeah, like for sure. Nah, I don't even want to come off like that in any way, shape, or form. But when I tell you, like these musicians are the real deal. Like you know what I'm saying, the saxophone player Rob, like this man, he's working on multiple projects across the tri-state. Jersey, New York, with mad different bands. They all are professional musicians who graduated with performing arts degrees. Like they on their way to big things right now. So like obviously to have them behind us, that's huge. Like I'm saying, that's big.
That's definitely tough.
Yeah.
You should talk high about it. I know a lot of rappers don't want to talk, highly of that stuff, but like
Nah.
if you listen to like Capella Gray or certain people, like when they sit down and talk, they really talk everything up because it's a big thing. It's hard to get all those people together just to
Oh,
make
it is. It is. You know what I'm saying, and it's still a fight every day, but we make it work. You know what I'm saying, like
sense.
we took a trip out to Philly to go get some tracks done. Like we really trying to make all the attempts that we can, and like I said, those shows that we doing in Philly, like I'm located in New York City, like you feel me, but I'm trying to make my way through Philly at the same time. Like you know what I'm saying, like I prefer
Right.
to give my city all the music and love because I know they're gonna show me the same love back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. When you
Like that.
throw your shows in Philly, I'm definitely gonna come down. Uh,
So we got another track here. This track is called Where. This one, this is with the musicians. We got them all in the back.
Mm.
This is the track that we actually went out to Philly to go have them lay some horns for the post production. And yeah, this one go hard. There's a lot of hustle with this one. I'm not gonna lie. Hard times, man. Hard times, but you
You see what it's telling nigga? I
Yo,
love,
it's
but
like,
if you're
yeah,
familiar
put 'em
with,
on, bro. Let
if
'em know
you
this
if you're
story,
familiar
bro.
with Pro Tools, and you know how Pro Tools run, where is that?
No, I got FL Studio.
Me too. But I lost this. This is an ally.
Uh
I went out to Philly with this to do the post production. I lost this when I was out there, so we delayed doing work after that for like 3 weeks. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this music shit in the moons and the stars. Crazy.
It's really
It's
wild,
crazy.
bro. It's
I'm trying
really
to
wild,
tell
bro. It was a depressing 3 weeks, bro. I ain't
It
gonna
was
tell
a
you.
depressing-
It's really depressing, bro. It was down. It was rainy, bro. It was really shit was looking.
But you know, with any bad forecast, clear skies, baby. We back ticking.
yeah,
We back. So this, I mean, Savage the session and picked it up from there.
Where your ass was at, I was calling you every fucking time. We get in this shit, I get mad as shit. You stop talking shit, I'm a man. Prime shit is real. String them cards to show exactly how a nigga feel. So it's all fluctuating again, held it down for that nigga a friend. They look at me like I'm stupid as shit, but honestly, I got trust in the kid. Do everything I continue to move with love. Whether you see it or not, I got plans of trying or not, so I need to know where you gon' be inside. You can't depression, but you believe I'm in the wrong direction. I guess the only way that I express myself is through this music, trying to figure out where you at, cause I need you right now, the real you, not the one who sits in front of me now. Where your ass was at when I needed you? Where your ass was at when I needed you? Where your ass was at when I needed you? Where your ass was at when I needed you? The real you, not the one who sits in front of me now. I feel you. I be fucked up in my own right, but sometimes I feel like somehow, some way, I end up in the spotlight. Fuck it, apologies. You see, I don't know how to give them. Hey, neither do you. Toxic environment we built and it's showing right through. Your actions are mine. I remember a time where I couldn't do no wrong. Now I'm sitting here blowing my so many songs and I pray you don't take this the wrong way. But you get caught up in a blizzard in the summer, so I dropped the rainy weather. Learn myself, maybe there comes a silver lining. If we end, is it God's timing? I don't know, I don't care, cause I'm here till the blood fall off. Only question is, where were you when I was down? I was low, expectations haven't been meeting themselves. Hopefully this a moment of growth, we enjoy ourselves for eternity. We deserve it, especially after that hurt we and cause ourselves, and I can see it in your eyes that you agree, and I know I've been wrong. So I done found this one and pulled it out the vault. Where your ass was at when I needed you? Where your ass was at when I needed you? Where your ass was at when I needed you? Where your ass was at when I needed you? The real you, not the one who sits in front of me now. I feel you. I've been fucked up in my own right, but sometimes it feel like somehow, some way, I end up in the spotlight. Fuck it.
Yeah,
So
That
that
was
was
hard.
called
It was
Warrior,
fire,
appreciate y'all.
uh,
bro.
fire, fire beat, fire. The musicians were on point. That was just, and with the story I just said that how how long it took you guys to do that. That's that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
That's
Facts.
that's like crazy.
That's work, buddy.
Just let
So
you know
like
I'm
for
calling you.
anybody that
You
like
gotta go.
for like our fans, like where can they find your music? Like
So basically on everything, bro. We on everything, bro.
Distributed on every platform. Volume 1 is everywhere.
Yeah, so literally you put in King Josh, how you see it right over there, wherever
mm,
you see it at. You put that in, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the first one you see, the real King Josh. You know what I'm saying? You won't see my face. I'm gonna be there.
you see my face. Yeah.
And when can we expect volume two?
Like I said, I dropped volume one in September, so I'm trying to drop volume two in September again, to be honest. Um fucking yeah, I'm trying to have it in September. I feel like there's nothing really in the way of that right now, so we should be fine in terms of that. It's
I
just
mean,
right now tightening up what we have, basically working on all the post production and finishing up any verses that need to get done because there's tracks with some opens on it,
mm,
and mixing.
I mean, you should be in the clear now. You know, Kendrick dropped. Drake, Drake put out a dance album. You know, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like, you feel me? That's why we
everybody put
dropped in
out
September.
albums, so you should be in the clear. September it looks like it's gonna be free.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
That's
it's
what I'm
gonna be free.
saying. Exactly.
All right.
And it's a tape, so they better receive it like an album.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how many songs can we expect on this tape?
Bro, right now, bro, I thought I had a number. I thought I had a number to begin with. I thought I had a number that was 5, and shit changed.
Mm.
Shit changed crazy, bro. It could be 5, it could be more, it could be, I don't know. I feel like 5 or more, bro. Definitely 5 or more.
We just keep it on
Okay.
creative.
Uh,
Tied down to no significant number. We just want to do what feel right. You know.
Yeah,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, there was a good gap. So we started working on the project probably, late October, and then after that, I moved upstate for school. So then I was away for a good minute. We tried to do the over the phone. We caught vibes, beats over the phone and all that. Like we was doing legendary shit, but you know what I'm saying? It was a good minute. So then I came back in June and there's a lot of growth. We really vibing, we catching new vibes. So we like, yeah, we gotta give this project some time so that we could really curate all the vibes that we want from it. Cause realistically, I probably would have dropped it sooner.
Mm.
But
What you hearing right now, people, is a hardworking man. Like he said, that's just it.
yeah,
My whole
yeah, hard work, man.
yeah, that it beats anything. Like the music is going to take its own course, but when
Yeah.
you get a hustle and bustle behind it, like, oh nah, these are not just records that these niggas putting together. The brother went off to college, you know,
Yeah.
he got other things aligned, and he still put things in perspective
facts.
to come back.
That's
You know what?
hard work and
My frequency
dedication.
is that. And that's what I would want to give to the younger audience. Keep the creators that you value close to you and work.
Yeah.
Because right now, what I find to be so easy is you could go on any platform and type in, You know what I mean? Look and get a producer overseas somewhere. Nah, it pays to sit with somebody and build.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but on
That's
that point,
fire.
that's a fact because you know what I'm saying like, and that's not to knock nobody because there's a lot of creators out here that's doing their thing and they great. You feel me? But it's a difference between doing that and actually having a sound behind you where you can build it. And you know what I'm saying there's chemistry behind your music and things of that nature. Like that makes a record 10 times better. You feel me?
Mhm.
There's artists out here that have been in the game for years who just kind of been like in a recyclable stage because they don't have a sound. You feel me? Like it's
Right.
not they don't have a specific group of producers or producer they work with that you know what I'm saying curates that sound for their fan base and hits every time. You feel me? That's why I feel like a lot of people like Dream and Dreamville do so well because they work with specific group of people and they curate a sound for their specific fan base and
Right.
everybody ends
And
up
R.I.P. Nipsey.
yeah, you know what I'm saying
You
that's
get what I'm
another
saying?
one.
Because
Straight off rip.
he
Mm.
was one of the ones that showed that it's okay to sit down with your creators and get this shit in order. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So when he gave Victory Lap, you understood what it was. You understood the whole process because it wasn't
Mhm.
just him delivering a body of music. It's him delivering a body of music with a message. You get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And my whole thing, if you want to call it marketable, I call it a body of work. It reached.
Right. It worked.
Work.
Yeah.
It definitely worked.
It definitely work. All right. This is a question. I don't know if you want to answer. Are we gonna expect any features on this tape or no?
All right, so as far as features go, there's one track that I have out right now with my guy Ray Salas. It's called Taken for Granted. You know what I'm saying? Go
Mhm.
tap in with his music. He's really talented for real. But I mean that's one of the only people that I could say right now that I know that I would feature on my project simply because I had him on the first one. And you saw I wanna still stay within that same frequency of what we had, but show the growth at the same time. And you know,
Mhm.
there's a genuine relationship between what we had and same way that I've been building chemistry with music is the same way I've been building chemistry with him. I feel like we've been finding what works for us and our music together. So I feel like that would be only right because I know that's somebody who, when I present him the opportunity to work on my project, he gonna go hard. You feel me? So that's pretty much it.
All right. I think that you have anything else we need
Nah,
before?
I think we went through everything.
Yeah.
Again, I
Yeah.
like the sound. I definitely inspired a lot of Joe Button. Um, and y'all remind me of West Side Boogie because he had one producer that he always worked with,
Mm.
I think
Kiel.
it still does.
Yeah, it's just him and Kiel, and they make the whole project together, and that shit is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked.
Like tell me
It
that's
worked.
not fire.
It
That's
worked.
always fire, bro. Like,
And that's
come
why I
on.
brought up Nipsey because
Yeah.
you
Because
got
this is happy to everyone who's watching this. Like, y'all hear us every day, almost every single week. We come in and tell you guys hard work always, like, if like Josh, I think Josh and Vinique know how many times I had a YouTube channel in high school. I had a YouTube channel when we started, like, but when me and Vinique decided to do the podcast, the crazy thing, like, we went to 1,000 subscribers, like, quick.
And you know
From
what's so
zero.
easy though? That's organic though. Like
Yeah.
that shit is really organic because, like for me, I knew this ain't been doing the YouTube shit, but I haven't really paid attention. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
when I start tapping in, I'm seeing. I'm like, oh, they really consistent with it. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
This is like you go through your page. It's a legit
I
page.
know
It's
it's legit
real.
like
Yeah.
30 weeks of content.
You know what I'm saying?
Every
Like,
week we bring you
It's
guys
not.
with content. We start. Sometimes we have rants,
yeah,
like
it's
when we
just
rant about Cassidy and Freeway. Sometimes we joke about anything. Like sometimes we have like days where we have to criticize people for how they perform. It and some and from that is all like is I say to people like don't. It's not like we hating or like it's something that me and Vinique, like when me and Vinique met in high school, I think both of us were not huge fans of battle rap period, right? But
No.
when when we grew as our friendship and battle rap became one of our like common things together, right? And we see that the similarities of what he likes, like people don't know. Me and Vinick sometimes we butt heads on probably most of the things we talk about on the podcast, like the people that we like, right? So when I
That's
literally called it,
magical.
yeah, I called him up. I think last year. It was like last year when me and Josh were still doing like I was like, yo, Vinick, I'm thinking about doing a podcast, and I was like, yo, you down? He's like, I'm down, and I think it was like January we decided to like get it like up and running, and now it's like what 29 episode later, 29 weeks later, we have something where our fans can every week they're looking forward for something new, and it's more of like hard work because what people don't get is sometimes some weeks we don't have anything to talk about. Like we have nothing. Some weeks we will come here, we have nothing at least to talk about at all. Like before we put on the start on the recording, me and Vinique up like I call Villa, bro. Did you hear anything we can talk about on the podcast? He might say no. I might look on Twitter, Instagram, like find something we can bring to the fans. And it's more of like it's like hard work. Like it's very hard to get to where we like you guys showed it like hard work and like persevering through everything is gonna it trumps everything because people will like be you guys as who you are, your authentic self. So I appreciate that because that's what we preach around here, and
But that's another testament to just, you know what I'm saying, how important it is to, be passionate about something, because at the end of the day, like, we put that hard work in, but it's because we're really passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are passionate about your opinions on battle rap, and we're passionate about music. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we put in that extra effort, because we want to ultimately give out a product that when we show it to the world, everybody will enjoy it the same way that we did when we was working on it. You know what I mean?
mhm. So for the like right now, I think that's what we have for this week, and for everyone who knows, like for my fans, our fans on the podcast, next week's episode is the big announcement. We changing the name of the whole podcast,
Doing
but
some
yep,
branding.
yeah, it's. I think it's yeah. We getting out there, man. Is we
So,
about
what, can you give the audience a hint to what it's gonna be like?
what the name?
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
I
Josh and
can't see
they
you.
deserve a hint. They deserve a hint.
Yeah, should we give them the hint?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I'm looking out for y'all.
it's
I'm looking out for y'all. Look, I'm looking out.
Oh, all
it's
right.
a very
The hint
common battle rap saying.
There's
Ooh,
a
Very
common
common.
bearer of saying when people
yeah.
miss a ball, and that's the hint.
Okay.
But if you want to know the name right now, I think
Nah. That's next episode. Y'all don't get the
yeah,
name.
no, hold on. That's next episode
Y'all get
because
the
next
name.
episode is gonna be a big
Y'all just get the hint.
episode
That's
because
all you get.
everything is. I don't even think Unique
Hey,
know
drop a
this.
comment. Drop a comment of what you think the name is now. How about that?
Yeah, drop a comment on what you think the name is of for the new name is, and if you want to know, I'm gonna say this. I think I've dropped the. Some people have seen the hint already. They might know the hint because it's a saying that happened. Like Vinick said, it's a saying that's common in battle rap. That when you like, let's say I say a bar, right? And let's say music misses a bar, and Josh is gonna say, "Yo, that bar went." I ain't gonna say it, but
Okay.
but just know next episode is gonna be a huge episode. We got something special. Hopefully we have something. I have something special cooking up for next episode, right? Thank you guys for the love. thank you guys for showing up and giving us, some unreleased. Looking forward for the tape in
Yeah,
September.
sounds fire. Sounds fire. I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna tap in.
Look out for the
definitely
tip.
tap into my boy King Josh. Tap into music. Go follow them on Instagram and all social medias. Plug in your socials, guys, before we leave.
Yo, so you can follow me at the real King Josh. King Josh spell how you see it right there on the
Mm.
screen. The real King Josh on Instagram and music on the beats.
Yep.
Uh, uh,
Same way.
Vinique, you have anything to say before we close?
Any
Nah.
last words you want to put out there to the universe of the producing world? Let the youngest know anything.
Stay inspired. Be
Yeah.
creative.
And as for
Every day's
me,
a work day.
as
Yeah, man.
just you know what I'm saying, if you find something that you love, bro, don't you know what I'm saying, follow your dream and just stick to it. Be
Yeah.
the best that you
Stick
can.
to it,
Whatever
man.
you want to do, bro. That's real life. For real.
So for everyone, see you guys next week because y'all better tune in for next week when we announce this new name, man. I'm so excited.
Yeah, man.
People gotta tune in next week because this
Have my drink
this
ready. Have my drink ready.
this new name might change the whole branding of the channel. It's like crazy. But I was so thank you. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and Vinick, you have anything to say before we, end the video?
Thank you for the support. We out.
Be out. Peace. Yeah, and this goes. Yeah.